Welcome back, boys and girls, to another episode of Nichijou. It's nice to see your beautiful faces again, and, well, I'm not actually seeing them, but the compliment still stands. You get the gist of it. Anyway, some good news and some bad news. Good news is that copyright strike claim thing has been completely rescinded because they recognised their mistake and, well, it wasn't really just, so I did it. I know that in the future I can fight back, which is always nice. Bad news is, today was a bit shite at work, and I'm going to have to reward myself for being able to put up with it throughout the entire day. And that comes in two parts. First of all, I'm going to enjoy myself some Nichijou, which is always nice. And second of all, I'm going to act like a grown-ass adult and drown my sorrows, because that's the mature thing to do. And since we're all adults here, and if you're not an adult, then look away for a brief second, I guess, cheers in order. So, let's get Nichijou started right away. Hang on, this is Nichijou, right? I did put on the right thing, because... Oh. I better get sounded, yeah. Almost looked like some sort of Marvel thing. Obviously not, but... Wow, they're really trying new things with that budget, aren't they? Not sure the pop art style really flows well with anime. I mean, it kind of does, obviously. But... what? Obviously, this section doesn't really mean anything, but especially for this.
What? What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh dear. Wonder if I remember to edit that. Who knows? It's almost like the Friends intro. If any of you have seen Friends, the American sitcom from, I think it's like the mid-90s, maybe? You always had to clap along at the intro. I've always thought of doing it, but it's a bit obnoxious when you're recording. Are we going to see any more of the science teacher today and her obsession with Nano? Or, yeah, the brother of the teacher, homeroom teacher, and his go soccer thing, which isn't a thing. I'm not going to attempt that dance because, well, Kobayashi's dance was easy, but that one is still quite easy. But you've seen my complexion, right? You should know I don't do well with rhythm. I know one of those girls is the one that likes the goat dude, isn't it? Okay, go ahead. See what you got. Does she understand what she'd said? Because, if that's like her, then yeah, okay. Wow, how many times has this happened before? Called it. Quite. Ooh. Well, we're lucky that car didn't come a bit earlier because she was still in the road lying down. Stopping distances in the wet are also slightly longer. Not sure what we're meant to gain from that fisheye lens. Is that King from Tekken? Didn't last time he get quite upset because the other one was talking? Basically beat him up for it. Then why did he hire this guy in the first place? Did he even hire him? He's just someone off the street. He's like, put this on. Okay, we're getting to charades. How do you communicate? Perfectly clear. Got ya. Cool. I'm glad we cleared up that misunderstanding. It's like some people aren't as good as charades as others. Okay. Wow, surprisingly nice. Also surprisingly nice. What's the last one gonna be? Because we're all... Oh. I expected there to be some, like, twist. But no, it was just nice. I don't think that would happen over here, though. No one's really that altruistic and empathetic. I'm gonna stop trying to use that word. Okay, let's go. Are you gonna use the... Not really. It was a half attempt at the flop. Which is a real move, by the way, in long jump. Can't remember the guy's name, though. But everyone just used to jump over it normally, and the bar used to be like that low. And then he used his technique to jump over backwards, and it got raised. It's like stupidly high now. You're just gonna do the same thing. Because the bar was lowered, head first into it. Ooh. It's rare that we see Mio. Fosbury. It's rare that we see Mio being the one to fail, I guess. A torpedo. Pretty close in a way. It's usually Yuko that is the one to, well, you know, live up to the expectations. Like, is it just about sports that Mio is, yeah, let's go unsatisfactory. Wow, that's barely higher than the map now. And this is bringing back memories from high school. Oh, lovely days. Where I was I was above average at high jump. But in my school, above average doesn't really equate to much. And yeah, I guess it's all sports. But it's kind of nice that Yuko is attempting to help her all the time. I mean, we've seen them have a proper friendship because, you know, having these rivalries and calling each other stupid is a proper friendship. How is that even possible? That's impressive. You know, you've got to help each other out every now and again. At least she hasn't missed the mat so far, unlike someone at high school we had to call the air ambulance out for. Would have been fine if we could all go home, but no. But, you know, spine injuries are never something to laugh about. Well, they are, once you know they're fine. Okay, Yuko, do your best. Prove us all wrong. This is Nichijou, so you're still going to fail, but it's like any sports anime that basically I've looked at because people have been telling me to watch it. Putting in your 100% effort, it always pays off until it doesn't. We get back into the true friendship they share now. Is she actually going to be able to do the flop now and be able to get over the bar? I don't think that would be a legitimate technique. Don't think I'd be seeing it anytime soon in the Olympics. Put it that way. Never know though. I do love a good tiger. Don't tap on the glass or be annoying. People who do that to the animals, it annoys me to no end. Are they going to leap at the glass or something? So they're not there for the girls, obviously, because as what was previously kind of implied. But no, they're there because there's a puppy. What do those little... They're not emoticons, but the bubble emotion things mean? I don't think I've seen them before. Good idea. Are you actually... You're not actually going to do it though, are you? Oh, she has to get her raincoat on, of course. And by the time that you got all this done, the laundry is ruined. Not expecting a frog. I was thinking a shark, maybe. Yeah. Would Nano rust in the rain, considering she's mechanical? An attempt was made. Yes, technically he did say to bring it in. I think. No, wait. Sakamoto didn't really say it, did he? Don't... Why would he give you that order, and why would you follow through with it? Any more, and this is going to be annoying. Oh, they cut it off just at the right time. Once again, great timing by Nichijou. But it's still annoying that you... That's a bit mean to Sakamoto. I mean, it's a mean punishment anyway for just laundry, but... That laugh. That's a feed me, feed me. That's what she's trying to say, isn't it? But you still don't get any. Oh, no, she's forgotten. If Hakase hadn't have reminded her. But probably she won't remember tomorrow anyway, so the punishment goes avoided once again. Well, I guess the head tilt, the rest of it is something else. Not quite sure what to stipulate there. What is this meant to be? More Indonesian. Oh, for once that Yuko actually did an assignment. Is she Aqua in disguise? Some sort of water goddess? That unimpressed, almost Lenny face is now synonymous with Nichijou. Just... Which is kind of my resting face. Can't keep that up for long. Not when I'm meant to be reacting, can I? Is she going to make a prayer for the rain to stop? Starts off well. Can only get better. So Nichijou standards only gets worse. Oh, she avoided it. Of course, it's. I was about to give you a compliment. It always seems like it would be Mai that gets away with it, but not this time. Yes, because it's completely their fault. This is one time. Oh! This was almost a completely different show, if that was a foot closer. But the one time that Yuko actually does an assignment and homework, it gets destroyed. But shouldn't he be in charge with the upkeep of the temple? No, I don't think they can really be held accountable. Okay, so it's the brother. Oh, is it a peephole? Is that what this is? No, it's a vending machine. Gotcha. Okay, not sure why a vending machine needs a fisheye lens, but whatever. Why is there a hidden camera in a vending machine? Go soccer. Yeah? Fair enough. Unfortunately, Yeah, I wouldn't have read that. And neither did he, yeah. I'm sure if you just made up your refereeing along, then it would make sense. Because I don't think there are any. Oh god, this is what's wrong with interpretive anything. Interpretive dance is. It's just past me. I just don't get it. Oh, this represents the human spirit. No, it doesn't. But I'm glad someone's following along with what's going on, because it sure as hell ain't me. Nope. I doubt it. Quite intense though, and that squat is going to hurt after a while if he carries on. Not that a handstand is an easy accomplishment. I get it. I think I get it. This is a complete parody of all the old shows that got things like far more intense than they should be. One that's really coming to mind is Beyblade. Those things never had spirit dragons come out of them. I can't reuse a meme. But you get the feeling I'm sharing for this. I agree, mate. Sometimes. Oh, it's the end of the episode. That went quick, didn't it? 20. No? Okay. Well, a bit faster than usual, but. Wow. This instrumental. Oh. I appreciate a good instrumental. I also like a good a cappella. Unfortunately, this is neither. More like a school play. Or school choir, I should say. Not a big fan, unfortunately. Anyway. So yeah, this episode didn't really seem... it didn't really seem connected to the rest of them. I guess is one way of putting it. Yeah, we didn't really see much character development. We got a little bit with the high jump, but I actually kind of enjoyed high jump when I used to do it. Not that we did that often, obviously. Maybe like once every year for sports day. Ooh, a whole day. Oh, I forgot to guess what the inanimate object would be. Oh, it's a bit late now. What is it then? Although, no, thoughts. This is another haiku. So it's not going to end it with... So was that an interview or was she fired? Well, since she didn't know... Oh. Since she didn't know about the machine, then I'm guessing it was an interview. And I was going to say the bell from the shrine, not the clay. So I still got it wrong, but I should have still guessed. Nichijou episode 19. I think I've pretty much covered everything that I could remember. There were callbacks to previous episodes in certain respects. This episode just felt like a bit of everything was throwaway. Nothing was to be really held accountable for itself. Which is fine, because it's Nichijou. If it was any other show, I'd be picking it apart and saying, hang on a minute. But no. This felt like it was getting back to its roots, which is a funny thing to say when it's still within its same series. And it is simultaneously beneficial and detrimental to the show. Let me explain. Nichijou is built around this whole free flow, things can pop in and out at any minute, nothing is permanent, jokes are as of the moment. As with daily life, I mean, we don't really hold things in a continuous line, because things happen and drop at any point. Conversations we have with people, etc, etc. But then they were going for the overarching storyline to keep the show coherent, I guess. And that was nice, because it was a bit of a change from the usual pace. So they got into that for a couple of episodes. And now they're going back again to the almost sketch improv. See, the graduation between the two I could accept, and it's the flip-flopping is what makes it a bit hard to pinpoint. But you got to give it some leeway, because once again, it is Nichijou. And if what's the next one? I don't want to get it wrong and have people shout at me, so let me skip down a little bit. You know, is Danshi Kokusai no Nichijou is anything like Nichijou? Wow, we've got a lot of everyday, don't we? Then it's going to be another good time, and we've still got quite a few episodes of Nichijou left, which is good, because there's going to be a lot of change on the channel coming up relatively soon, and I hope you're all ready for it. Yes. Not quite else. Amazing English from me there. Wow. I'm not quite sure what else I can really add. I had another word, but it wasn't actually correct, so I had to cut it. I shouldn't really be explaining my internal monologue, because that's not what normal people do. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the episode. Hopefully I wasn't too annoying, abrupt, fickle. You can shorten that to just thick if you really must. If you want to just be abrasive to me, then sure. Anyway, if you did enjoy it, leave the video a like and comment down below. Ow, I'm not sure if that picked up on the microphone, but I just cracked my elbow quite badly. Yes, okay. Comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You know, only if you want to, of course. And if you have subscribed and you enjoy my content, then hit the notification bell so that you keep up to date with everything that's going on. I don't really know how to stress that point enough, because YouTube is going through quite a, well, it's a tumultuous, is that even a word? Time at the minute. And that's the best way to keep sure that you don't miss anything. Okay, maybe today was longer than I thought it was, because my words aren't quite flowing as they once did. Anyway, I'll leave the rest up to you. Hopefully you follow along with that little advice at the end, you know, with all the buttons. And join me again for another one, because, you know, you guys bring me a bit of happiness in these dreary days every time that I see that whenever you return. I remember you, I remember your names, I would remember your faces if you used your face. Okay. Also, if you've reached this far along, just give me your thoughts also on, would you enjoy if I made a Discord for this channel where you can just pop in, chat random stuff with like-minded people? If so, then give me the go ahead. If not, then, you know, tell me not to, I guess. There's no other real way to show your dissatisfaction, is there? Okay then, that's enough. Join me again for another episode of Nichijou. Join me again for another episode of anything else. Check the channel for playlists if you have missed anything. And I'll see you again.